Gears.
Sounds good. Hello.
We are back
Welcome.
with a short bit of Star Trek, and then we plan to change gears and do some Uncharted. I am back above, on board the USS not the Voyager, the USS Fearless.
I am eating ice cream.
Excellent decision.
Counselor Troy would approve.
Yeah, but is it chocolate? Yes, chocolate ice cream. Yeah, that's her thing.
Although it is low.
She's a glutton.
Although it is low fat, but I mean, she's clearly not eating all of that chocolate ice cream and keeping that figure. If it's not low fat.
Maybe it's like Synthahol that has all the enjoyable parts of alcohol with none of, but supposedly doesn't let you lose control. Just one of those things that kind of suggests that the person that invented Synthahol in the Star Trek universe, well, the writer that came up with the idea of Synthahol may have been a raging alcoholic.
Yeah, probably. Although low-fat ice cream is a bit of a misnomer. It's not low-fat. It's half-fat. But it's half of a hell of a lot.
Yeah.
So it's still not low. Nah. It's tasty.
Life's too short to completely avoid
100%.
unhealthy things.
That's why when a doctor tried to tell me I was lactose intolerant, I just said, nah.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not. Life's too short not to eat cheese.
Just like we're all lactose intolerant. We're not really supposed to be eating the dairy products of other species.
No. Couldn't pay me enough to give up cheese. Sorry, we're doing Star Trek and I'm just talking about dairy products.
Reunion. Wasn't there an episode called Reunion in Star Trek: The Next Generation?
I think so,
That's where Worf finds out he has a little babu.
Oh yeah. All right, that was another Star Trek child character that wasn't annoying.
He could be a little bit annoying depending on which actor was playing him.
Yeah. Wait.
I think there was more than one.
Older. Honestly, I didn't find him annoying until he was a teenager.
Okay.
The episodes where you see him as a teenager, I found him really insufferable.
DS9, yeah.
In DS9, yeah. I found him really insufferable.
Voyager is under attack by the Kazon. Engines are offline. Requesting assistance.
These guys are...
Target's shields have failed.
Voyager's under attack by the bloody Kazon again, 32 years later. What are the odds? I mean, all this means is that the Kazon are in a kind of arrested development as a species. They essentially never age. They never learn anything. They never grow up. They're just permanently stuck in being tribal dickheads forever.
I mean, I suppose 30 years isn't that long in the grand scale of civilization.
No. I dare say that if you went to, the Pliocene.
Yes.
Took a look at what humans are up to around there. None to impress. And then if you came back 30 years later, yep, they're still doing the same thing.
Still the Pliocene.
Still the Pliocene. They're still just killing each other in various stupid tribal reasons. But I'm saying this is how a future anthropologist would see it.
Thank you for your assistance. We were en route to the Talaxian base when we were ambushed by the Kazon. The damage is relatively minor, but my crew will require time to make repairs. However, I have a personal request. The leader of the Talaxian colony served with me on Voyager. Would you be willing to take me there?
It's Neelix, right?
Oh,
This
please.
base is populated by Talaxians. My shipmate from Voyager, Neelix, joined them before they moved to this location.
Alright, that's not true. I get
The
why people hate
Talaxians have been
them so
looking
much.
for a new homeworld for quite some time.
I personally
But
will
now
like
they
Neelix.
have found one.
He was kind of
The Alliance's
know,
history with the relocation of the
unhateable.
Romulans will be invaluable
I mean-
in this process.
I get
He
that
was
he
just
could be annoying,
sweet.
but he was just trying to be
Starfleet!
sweet.
Oh, what a thrill! It's so wonderful to see someone from the Federation again. It's been so long, and I keep in touch with my
probably a
friends,
very
but
old
subspace
Galactic.
isn't the
Must be
same.
very
and
well.
listen to me. I'm rambling on. My name is Neelix, and I serve as Starfleet's ambassador to the Delta Quadrant. Before that, I spent 7 years on the USS Voyager with Captain Catherine
Admiral
Oh,
Janeway
yeah.
to you.
Admiral Janeway. Of course, she certainly earned that promotion. My link to the Alpha Quadrant wasn't as strong as I wanted it to
Arguably
be
more than
until
Kirk.
the Genova Dyson Sphere opened a path straight to the
maybe
Delta Quadrant. Now we get all sorts of news, but yours is the first ship to visit. I may make a trip to Earth myself sometime, sample the cuisine, but that will have to wait until after the colonization. I barely have a minute to myself anymore. There's just so much to do. Oh, you've come to help. How wonderful! But of course, Starfleet's always pitching in to help out, aren't they? Why, in all my years as ambassador to the Delta Quadrant, I've done everything I could to uphold the good name of the Federation.
Well,
I don't
he's-
always
he's
have the
truth type.
resources
Doesn't
to
shut
do
the fuck
more
up.
diplomatic visits, but we try to help out anyone we can, whenever we can. There are Okampan ships out there right now. Did you know that? My people are helping them explore the stars. Ow, where are my manners? You must be tired and thirsty after your long journey. Come to the colony. We'll fix you right up.
We do have replicators.
But if I could impose on
Yeah, I
you
want
just for a
those.
small favor first.
Dear.
The Kazon Nistrum have been giving us a lot of
Yes, I
trouble
do.
lately. We've constructed
It's
some
so good
shield
luck.
generators to protect the base.
It's not
but
with skill.
The Kazon keep knocking them offline, and all my
When it
shuttles are
comes to
prepping
food,
for
you
the
can make up
Or
a
colonization.
lot.
talent. Or anything you need to
Reactivate
make
the
food taste
shields
good.
for us?
Hey, I think Neelix probably
Wonderful!
makes great
Just
food.
fly to the generators and start
Oh
to
no, I
reload
thought he was
sequence.
going to mention
It will
Leo
take them a
LaRouche
few
to
minutes
you.
to get up to
Who?
full strength, but
There you
that
go.
shouldn't be
Oh.
a problem. After that, beam down to the colony. I'll start
Do we
making
know
some
Leo
nice
LaRouche
old
stew
root
is
stew
bad?
for you.
I think it was one of those things on Voyager that they made out of. They just basically took like wood ear or another Chinese vegetable.
Wood ear mushrooms?
Yeah, wood ear
I
mushrooms.
love wood ear mushrooms.
Well, yeah, but they just like painted them weirdly and gave them food coloring and made them look more alien-y.
Alright, well, assuming they taste like wood ear mushroom soup and then he just adds some green to it, that's good to me.
To you.
To me.
Hi, Kyle.
Hi,
Kyle's
Kyle.
back.
We're discussing the validity of Neelix's cooking. I think it probably tasted good.
Alright, got one more generator to fix.
How is this mission related to Leo LaRouche stew?
No, it is not really.
Okay. I'm glad that we have Neelix. Who's the other character that everyone mixes up with Neelix?
Oh, Phlox, Dr. Phlox.
Phlox.
From,
How could I forget?
Thank you so much for your assistance. You may beam down to our base at your leisure. Oh, and speaking in my formal capacity as permanent ambassador, welcome to the Delta Quadrant.
Nice.
Well, you can't not like Phlox.
Is he going to say Mr. Velkin?
Oh, please do. That's so cute. You can't not like Phlox, though.
Indeed. Phlox is great.
Phlox is amazing.
He was a good character, I
He
thought.
was.
It's so good to meet you in person. View screens are so impersonal, don't you think? May I shake your hand? If memory serves, that's how. Mr. Vulcan? Is that you, Tuvok?
Indeed. It is agreeable to see you again, Neelix.
Aww.
Aww. That's as nice as
What a
he gets.
wonderful surprise. Come, my friends, we have so much to discuss.
He's getting drunk on water.
Woo!
We just have greeted
You look
Neelix.
well, Neelix.
Oh, you give him a little cuddle.
Aww. He said, it's pleasurable to see you. You look
As
well.
do you.
Look at two Vashti
Family,
friends.
children. Being here has changed me for the better.
Were these Thalaxians?
Oh, yeah.
Indeed. This colony is an improvement on your previous home.
That's not saying much, but...
Twice as large and completely updated. You should see the kitchen.
I'd like to see a tree.
I'm on Delta Quadrant Top
But you
Chef.
still seek a new homeworld.
Wow,
Oh.
you got a spring in your step there, Neelix.
Of course, children need sun and open skies. A place to put down roots.
Yeah.
As in, Yoda roots.
What was that?
Can we not mess with their new...
The operations bay. Dexter was in there.
Who's Dexter?
Oh, don't kill...
Wait, who's Dexter?
I don't know. I have a feeling they're about to kill Neelix's family.
Can we not? Of all the characters to not kill, can we just not kill someone related to Neelix? He's been through enough.
Dexter's
Yeah.
trapped. Please, do something.
Okay, she's not dead. Sprained ankle.
Hello? What?
There we go. Where can they well?
Hey, John.
Hi, John.
Okay, they beamed her
Dexter's
2
a little
centimeters.
busy, but she'll be fine. I have to stay with her, though. I'm afraid I must impose on your kindness again. Several of our systems were damaged in the attack, and I can't help fix them just now. Several
All right,
of our
what's your
systems are
opinion,
malfunctioning.
Felix?
Our communications, environmental controls, engineering, and the controls for the crane loading our ships all have been damaged.
We've been talking about Neelix.
Okay. We're doing a little repairing fetch quest, I guess.
We...
Neelix is looking
Yeah.
a bit rough. Although he just jumped like 40 feet before as a
Yeah,
glitch.
that's a little glitch.
So, I mean, he seems to have... He's impressively spry.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
I personally like Neelix. I think he gets too much hate.
Align isolinear chip matrix. Why am I moving when I... Why is this...
Controller grip?
Yeah, the controller was kind of moving... Yeah. This kind of moves me
I
forward.
think it
Like.
might be a wall glitch. I think if you get, it seems if you get too close to the wall, it tries to push you forward.
Oh.
Locate repair kit. I feel like you probably have to do that first.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Uh,
horrible.
yeah.
Alright, yes, I like Neelix. That was awful.
Oh, he's got Neelix-style shuttles over there, like
Cool.
Baxial.
And that whole Neelix getting jealous subplot, that was just cringy. Oh, okay. Yep. Rah.
Interesting.
Silaxian calisthenics?
I guess.
Where would they keep a repair kit?
Ah, maybe up there.
Why would it be in
I don't know, but it looks like something I have to jump to find.
there? Yeah, that does look jump questy. There we go. Well spotted.
It's not like Uncharted where you have to... Oh, this is a crane. This is a different thing.
Yeah, no, she did.
Oh, yep. Yep.
Yep. That was a very sketchy episode. I mean, the one thing I like about that episode, though, is I don't actually like when our lead character never makes any questionable decisions or mistakes. I find that boring. I kind of like when our main character, even our main like moral center of the show, makes a decision that you disagree with, as long as it's not a regular thing. But
the problem is, as the show kind of views that as the correct answer.
Yeah, you're right. That part is a problem. You would say, obviously, this is a correct answer instead.
It's like, obviously, we've just got to kill him.
As opposed to this is a complicated issue and there might not.
And it doesn't matter how sour an expression you're wearing while you march him down to the gallows to be torn in half by a subatomic, you know.
That was awful. That was really awful.
That's why he pleads for his life after. It's like, you are killing me, no! It's like, oh, this doesn't feel... This isn't...
For me, that wasn't a plot problem so much as a... yeah, it's true. For me, that wasn't so much as a plot problem as how the episode was framed problem. Like you said, I think it was in the episode basically implying that was the correct decision. I would have liked something at the end where one of the other characters kind of went up to Janeway like, I think you fucked up on this one. I don't think you made the right call here.
Or maybe make it a little bit more complex by saying, well, Tuvix is going to die unless we do something, but he doesn't want to die.
Yeah.
So it's a choice between him, you know, having both Tuvok and Neelix live a full life, or leaving Tuvok as he is, but he only lives another week before he just dissolves into goo.
Well, they did that with the who got cloned? No, sorry, that was Enterprise.
Trip, yeah.
That was Trip.
No, that was a similar idea though.
Trip got cloned.
But that's a really good episode. I like that one.
That was a brilliant episode. I love that one. And I think Enterprise did a better job with having their captain make some very questionable decisions.
Right.
But the show and the captain know that they were questionable decisions, and sometimes he even knows it was the wrong decision, but for one reason or another, he felt like he had to make it.
They did a better job of definitely throwing in some difficulties there with, you know, it's like, well, it's this or Earth gets exploded, so we have to do it.
And you always got the sense that Archer felt some remorse for it, including the clone thing. I never really got that with Janeway, as much as I love Janeway.
Hey. Odo Curzon. I'm not sure if I remember that one.
I don't remember that one. I mean, it's possible I didn't see that one because I think we only got halfway through season 6, but... You see Odo in this one? Have you seen him yet? I know you went to season 9.
Yeah, I feel like maybe we did.
Odo would lend himself well with this low-res graphics.
What am I doing?
Thank you so much. Everything seems to be working properly now, and Dex is feeling much better. I need to take one final lap around the base and speak to a few people before
I'm
we
feeling
depart.
much less squished by a giant beam.
Me?
What? Splashed on my fingers. Odo.
So, what are we doing now?
Got to do some stuff on a space station.
Assist preparations help Talaxian...
On a less good Deep Space Nine.
I like that we have to help the foreman and talk to the foreman. Yeah, it's definitely less good DS9.
Yeah.
Odo is hosting the Essen one of...
Oh, yeah, that's the one with the past lives research.
Mannix was supposed to help me, but now I can't find him, and I can't reach him on internal comms. I know he hasn't left the station yet, though. Could you look around and tell him that his shift has started?
I still think.
Find Menex. I'm fairly sure he was blown out a
The
window.
lack of discipline among the
I still think
Talaxians is
Talaxians
alarming.
look like maned rats. If you've never seen a maned rat, Google it.
A maned rat.
You'll see
Oh
what
yeah.
I mean. M-A-N-E.
Hi, Menex.
Greetings, friend. What can I do for you?
Stop being lazy bum.
Really?
Get to work.
I was scheduled to work now, but I traded shifts with Oxel so I could meet a friend who's
Oh my
returning
god.
from
We
a
have to go find
long
Oxel
trading
now?
mission.
Who has the long
Find
johns? This is
Oxel.
turning into a plot
He
of
should
MASH.
be able to help you.
I've known Menex for many years now. If he says he traded shifts, I believe him.
Really? We're doing a farce kind of fetch quest?
Why would he lie about trading shifts? I mean, it wasn't a hard question.
I don't believe we've met yet. I'm Oxel, and you must be one of
That's a
Neelix's
very
visitors from the Alpha Quadrant.
glammed up
It's a
looking
pleasure to
Galaxian.
meet you.
It is. I kind of like it.
That's right, but then I beat Drexa in a game of Kadiskat,
Their eyebrows kinda
and
look
she
like the
agreed to work the
Pac-Leds.
shift for me. You should find her.
Oh gosh, we have to go find another person?
Betting work shifts on a game of Kadiskat is extremely unprofessional.
Agreed. Also, you can't trade.
Tuvok, stop being racist.
How is that? I don't think that's racist.
Hi there. I'm Drexa.
I'm kidding.
I heard you helped save Dex's life. Those Kazon always
Punk
bother
troll
us.
dolls.
We should just find someplace else to go. Is there something I can do for you?
Wait, so she's Drexa and we help save Dexa. Seriously?
I think it's one of those things where the only thing that joins all of these guys is they have to have an X in
Oh,
their
yes,
name.
that's right. I worked his shift, though. Check the duty roster.
Oxtel,
It should
Drexa,
all be there.
Menex, Dexa, Neelix.
No, you're right.
Drexa never worries about the details, but she's one of the nicest people I know.
Why don't you do this? Why am I doing your admin? Contact Talaxian HR. Oh god, I went to all that effort to fix the admin computer?
Yep.
Like that wasn't a critical system? Zathras. Oh yeah. I love Zathras.
Okay, now we need to go back to
Yoshi.
Drexa. Oh, Zathras! Wait, but do you mean Zathras or Zathras?
Listen carefully. It sounds very similar. It is Zathras. You say his name, Zathras. You see?
Oh, it's you again.
Ah.
Did you find what you needed? Really? But I worked the shift that was in the duty roster.
Zatharos.
Zathras.
I see. That clears it up.
I think the
That clears it
first
up.
hint you get that Zathras is involved with the time wibbly wobbly stuff is that Draal's on the planet. Because we meet him on Babylon 4, and as far as we know, he's just some guy from Babylon 4 that they met. The first indication you get that Zathras is involved with the plot to take Babylon 4 elsewhere in time is they're down on the planet, and they leave, and Draal goes, Zathras, where have you gotten to? Or something like that. He's like, you're always wandering off.
Did you find
And it's
Drexa?
like, wait, Zathras is here? But he's on Babylon 4, supposedly.
And many other places.
And yeah.
What a goof! I told her I traded
But you
shifts
don't know
with
that's
Menex.
the same Zathras.
No.
At least I think
It
I
could
do.
be Zathras past,
Does that mean
Zathras
both
future,
Menex
Zathras
and
present.
Drexa showed up for my shift?
Could be Zathras other. It's far more interesting to talk about Zathras than to talk about...
This annoying fetch quest. Which one's Menix?
Don't care.
The one with the sparklies.
Hang on. It says parts? Parts? Maybe? There's parts in here? I don't know. That's a really funny... So the Talaxians are basically really disorganized.
Bees?
Bees? There might be bees in here. What's in here?
Did you get my reference?
It's a... No. What was it? I'm
It's a
ashamed to say.
Humanity card. Bees?
Bees.
It's bees with a question mark.
I love that. It says crate on it. It's a crate. What does it have in it? It's crate.
No, it has more little crates inside the crate. And they get progressively smaller. Like
Russian crates.
Yes, Russian crates. Zathras talks to the dirt.
It's used to being walked on like Zathras.
Yeah, that's one of his great lines.
I talked to Oxel, and he told me what happened.
Nobody
Did you find
understands the poor
Drexa?
Zathras.
No.
Okay. Pretty soon, I'm going to drag you all into the middle of the room by the hair and
that
make you figure
explains
this
it.
out.
I showed up for the shift a bit late, but Calyx said she already had enough workers and I could go back to my quarters. Normally, I would be happy to work.
Don't care.
I was fighting Kazons before.
This is not gameplay. This is not gameplay.
This is just making me run around a room.
Did you find Menix? Sounds
not
like
explaining
quite
all
a
that.
series of miscommunications. But
You're
I
in the
still need help
room.
here. What do you think I should do about it?
There you go. I gave the Starfleet to answer.
Of course, Zathras.
Probably die very sad death.
Oh,
That's what he says.
I know.
Great war. Terrible. Everyone fighting. But great hope of peace. Need place. Plan. Steal. Steal Babylon 4. Take it. It's mine now.
That's what he says.
Yep. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, Zathras can have it. Zathras is great.
Now that's a question. What do you think the original time travel plot for War Without End was going to be before Sinclair and Sheridan had to be the same guy?
Ooh.
I
Or
need to
didn't-
scan the
were the
route
same
we'll
guy.
take to the colony. But the Kazon attack has damaged
I think it's
our
fairly obvious
astrometric
that
system.
Sinclair was the
All
guy
it
in
will
the suit,
tell me is how
not
far off I
Sinclair.
am from our target position.
I'm trying to remember.
I feel like I'm taking shots
Sorry,
in the
not
dark.
Sheridan.
I'm just refreshing
By
my memory
adjusting the
of
sensor
episode.
array's pitch,
Yeah.
up and down, and yaw, left and
Because
right,
you see him at the end.
you can point
Yeah.
the array at
Of
the
the- of
target.
Babylon
Gonna
4
find
episode.
By adjust-
himself.
And they had to come up with a reason that he was aged.
Yes.
Because,
time had been kind.
well, that I think that part is meant to be set quite a long way in the future, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I assumed.
Hang on.
Why was the number going up?
I don't know. I have to get the number to go down. Ah, there we go. This is just terrible. This would be easier if you...
One more. Assuming we're trying to mimic.
Trying to get the lowest... This sucks.
I mean, it's better than tower defense. There. Oh. Come on. Nope. Is that close enough? Target must be within 1 kilometer per second. Come on.
Yay! Do I have to tell you how to do your job? The letter X also important. Yeah, it's either the letter X or there has to be a little apostrophe in the name, like Belana. T'Pol.
I can't thank you enough for your help.
Detan.
Dex is going to be fine. The doctor says she'll be up and around in no time.
Who has an unpronounced apostrophe.
I need to return to Voyager. Please escort the Talaxian fleet to New Talix. We can return to Voyager at your earliest convenience.
Please, God, let's get out of here. I'm going to go ahead and say that's one of the worst things in this game.
It wasn't tower. I'm still going to disagree though because it wasn't. Tower
It wasn't
defense.
the tower defense one. That was, yeah.
I prefer dull fetch quests to just absolutely impossible.
I think I liked New Romulus, and even though it involved some missions I had to play more than once, I liked New Romulus and the Dominion planet the best.
Yeah.
There's just something about those planets that was very evocative. I really liked that.
When do we get to the part where we can get a cat?
That's the most important thing.
Of course it is.
We've got to get a cat.
I mean, the fact that you can get a cat in this game that follows you around. That's all I want.
Yeah, alien naming conventions. That's a thing. Though for slightly silly names, the last king of Albania was called King Zog. Sounds like he was the sovereign of Mars.
It does. It does.
Kneel before Zog. Oh, I think I got logged. I think I got deconned.
Oh, so we want to start doing commentaries on bad Trek episodes. So please, if you have any recommendations, we're definitely doing Naked Now.
Name your worst episodes, and we will put them in the list and consider.
Naked Now and Threshold are obviously on the list.
Yeah.
Can we? I know we've watched it like 1 billion times, but can we
Thank
watch
you for all you have done
the
for
ladder?
Talaxians.
Oh, up the
I
long
believe
ladder,
that
yeah.
you will be a valuable ally to us in the days ahead. That would not have been possible without your assistance. I am confident we will see one another again. Until then, live long and prosper.
Our ships are ready to depart. Travel to the staging area to join us in our new adventure.
The Holosuite episodes. Yeah. There is an abundance of those.
I don't know. I think most of those. The thing is, most of those I think are bad because they're boring. And those are hard to comment on. Boring is hard to comment on, but there are a couple. There are a couple that are just bad. Oh God, what about the Barclay and the holodeck?
Oh yeah.
With his fantasy.
All his fantasies.
Yes.
I am the goddess of passion. Cast off your burdens, or whatever she's saying.
Oh, that's a possibility.
It's got some lightness in it.
Are you ready to depart from New Talax?
My worst episode might not be yours. Yeah, that's true. To each their own. But suggestions of your favorite worst bad episodes. Take Me Out to the Holosuite is the one that.
Absolutely no judgment if we disagree.
Yeah. Take Me Out to the Holosuite is one that puts me on edge. I tend to skip that one. Is that the what? I think is that the baseball one?
Oh yeah.
Take Me Out to the ball.
Take Me Out to the ball game.
Yeah.
Those levels have been normal and steady for weeks.
It's kind of pointless.
What could have happened?
Yeah.
It's just because Michael Piller and some of the producers like baseball. It's like there's that one episode. I think it's season 3 of TNG's first episode. There's a character played by the same actor who played Bob Kelso in Scrubs. He's the one that there's a binary star system, and little teeny nanobots take over the Enterprise, and he tries to kill them, and they try to suffocate him or something. Yeah, oh totally. They are complete filler. Oh no.
I don't think I've seen that one. The one where Nog recovering from PTSD.
Yeah. I felt like that made more sense because the whole point is the holodeck is kind of his escape, because he goes to hang out with that old Las Vegas crooner singer guy.
Unknown vessel.
Oh no, it's the Malon fart phrases.
Go find your own dump site. Why? I was here first. Besides, there's a neutron star near here that makes this the perfect location for our needs. Finding another would be too expensive.
Why?
Tell the Talaxians to find another planet.
But then we can talk about how terrible it is.
All right. It's just, oh God.
It's one of the worst.
No, I think for me, personally, that is my worst.
Mm-hmm.
If I have to pick my least favorite episode of all of Star Trek...
It's Sub Rosa?
It's
the Harlequin romance one.
It's Sub Rosa. And, I mean, there are ones that I find more boring, but I don't really count that.
Sure.
Like, for the ones that I just deeply hate, Sub Rosa.
Oh, the Malon. The Malon never... I'm going to be honest, the Malon never seemed like they were that much of a threat. No. They just kind of... They were another sort of Kazon type problem. Also, why haven't they got those cool... they had, like, space depth charge type thing. Like, these big blue depth charges that they fired at Voyager. At least they did in that one episode. And they're just not very interesting. The fight from Voyager. Don't know if I ever watched that one. That might be one of the few that I've just never watched.
I think it's basically just Chakotay in a boxing.
They wanted to do a boxing episode.
Yeah. I don't think that was not bad. I mean, it was freaky seeing Corpus floating.
Oh, is that one?
Yeah. Below 75%. I don't think it's like, this is on top 15 worst episodes of every show of all time. Of every Star Trek.
Oh, okay, so this isn't more than one show.
No.
Yeah, we're going to start with worst of all Star Trek. But then we may narrow it down to, we may do a couple that's just the worst Voyager one or the worst TNG.
Although I don't want to talk about like
What's that one?
From the original series with Abe Lincoln.
Oh no, that one's amazing. That one's so ill-judged.
But that's just it. It's just so ill-judged.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there maybe wouldn't be 50 minutes of commentary to even say about that.
No, it's just
they would. They shouldn't have done this. The end.
Ooh, here's a solid choice.
Yeah.
Precious cargo from Enterprise.
Oh yes, is that the one with former Mrs. Salman Rushdie?
Yes.
Mrs. Padma Lakshmi from Top Chef.
Oh,
trying to do an acting, and it's as our friend Joe would say, it's real bad.
I was shocked because she's great on Top Chef. I've watched her on Top Chef for years.
Presenting and acting are different skills. As Duncan has pointed out many times, he gets annoyed when people kind of
I just
expect that because he's an actor he can also present, because they are different things.
They are. But I mean, I would expect
I know, but would you expect Anthony Hopkins to be a good news anchor?
Alright, fair enough.
Or, George Alagaya to be a really good mafia boss?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe some of them studied acting, some of them might have done, but it's not, it definitely seems like a different thing to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely under attack. Yeah, there's some pretty consistent like, I don't want to do these are the voyages.
No, because that's kind of obvious.
We're not touching Code of Honor.
No, we're not going near Code of Honor. How many different ways are there to say Bob Holness used to be an actor? Oh, okay, there you go. Alright, I think my theory's shit. I think I have to retire my theory. Quite a lot of I'd say like season 3 of original series is probably quite bad.
There's a lot of original.
Mm-hmm.
Star Trek, 20 episodes so bad that
well, that gives us a 20 episode season for our podcast.
This one talks about that, and the children shall TOS.
Yeah, I don't know if I remember that one, but I do remember vaguely something about that.
Obviously Shades of Grey, but that's just because it's a clip show. Original James Bond.
Bob Holness.
In a radio play.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I feel like that's another one of those you know, things that would annoy Duncan if we brought it up. Okay, next time there's a stream, mention that Bob Holness is the actual first James Bond, not even Peter Sellers. Oh no, was it? No, David Niven. Maybe it was David Niven. Whoever was in the original comedy Casino Royale. Sure.
Hull integrity below 75%.
Not comprehensive.
Sure.
But we have, in order from least terrible to most terrible.
Go.
Children Shall Lead, TOS. Shades of Grey, TNT.
Yeah, that's a standard. That's always there, but again,
It's just
clip
a
show.
Yeah. The Fight, Voyager. The Muse, DS9.
That is a horrible one because it's also kind of, it kind of feels like the lady is doing something horribly sexual
That one, yeah.
to.
No.
More shields failing. Integrity below 75%.
Yeah, well, that's very bad.
Very, very bad.
Worst Star Trek episode, Rascals. Now, I remember watching Rascals as a kid and kind of loving it because I got to see some main characters as a kid.
I think you would like it if we did revisit.
I have revisited, and I totally agree with John. It's awful. I did I rewatched it at some point, going, "Oh yeah, it's this one. I remember watching this one." I stuck it on. I was like, "Man, I was an idiot as a child." Oh jeez.
Alright.
Getting wiped out by the Malon. Please, you would. Sorry.
No, please interject. That's the
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
Unexpected from Enterprise.
Remind me.
I think that's the one where Trip gets
Enough.
pregnant. Yep, that's
You've
the one where Trip
ruined
gets
me.
pregnant.
Wrecked my
Pregnant Trip.
ship. At least spare my life.
The thing is, I love that one just because T'Pol gives him this look and goes,
The
"You
Malon
were
are
on
gone, but the
there
radiation
for
is still
2
around.
days."
Yeah.
We do.
That was great.
This would have been a perfect
Okay,
home
this
run.
one I just think
But
was
we can't
poorly
live
written.
here
I
if
don't
the
think it was
radiation
bad in
is
the way
going
that
to
the other
destroy
one
the entire
was.
planet.
Genesis and TNG.
Oh, is that they're going to sentence Wesley Crusher to death?
Because he crushed
More
Flower.
shields failing.
Was
And
he
the whole episode centers around Picard considering letting them kill him?
Hull integrity below 75%.
But, I mean, I get that that's why it's bad.
He just gives a little bit of a speech and goes, "There can be no justice so long as laws are absolute. I'm making a speech now.
And now we're
Okay,
taking-
bye."
But, like, he spent the entire episode debating letting Wesley be killed. Like, no. I know he's annoying, but no. But yeah, I think that was just really
Well, it would make the bridge a lot quieter in the future.
A Night in Sick Bay comes up again.
Oh, yeah.
Resurrection, DS9.
Not sure I remember that one.
It's a Mirror Universe one.
Oh! Yeah, no.
Which, oh yeah, I think that's the one where we see, Bareil come back. But it's Mirror Bareil.
Oh, yeah. Sexy Vedic.
Yeah. Spirit Folk from Voyager, that one comes up a lot.
Oh, God. That's another Irish one.
Is it another Irish one?
Yeah, because they have a
it is.
holodeck episode set in the
Jeez.
medieval Irish land.
Okay. I don't know this one. The Omega Glory from TOS.
Yes, I've heard of that one. I don't think I remember it, but
Maybe give it a look. Oh, Prophet and Lace from DS9. The one with Bork's mother.
again, I feel like that could have touchy political issues, so maybe we're not going to go there.
No, but that episode. And
Cross-dressing, cross-dressing Quark.
I thought this was the one where his mother refused to be naked. She wanted to wear clothing.
No, but look at the screenshot.
Oh yeah. Oh.
That's Quark.
Oh.
That's not his mother.
Oh yeah. Interesting.
I love this. We've got to mop up the Malon's farts here.
Yeah. Sub Rosa, of course.
Sub Rosa.
Fury from Voyager.
Yeah.
Just wretched.
I think we need to. Yeah, we're working up to that. We'll watch it and then we'll comment on it.
Yes. Precious Cargo, obviously. Yep. Oh no! Move along home.
Oh!
No.
Alama Ray, move along home. Alama Ray, step 2, 3.
All
something
right.
and stuff.
I think we might have just found my second place worst episode for me personally.
Well, you're in agreement with Avery Brooks. He really hated that one too.
I want to do a few of these and then make my own worst.
Thank you
lists,
so
like
much for all of your help.
Okay, that could be the format. That's what we'll do.
Maybe we should each go away and pick our top, like, 3 or 4 worst episodes.
We're gonna do this Mike and Rich style from.
I like that.
We're gonna just steal Red Letters Media's format because it works so well for them.
All right. Well, we'll give them credit.
Yeah, we'll be like, we're just gonna do that because that was funny.
All right.
We're not looking to be original here. We're just looking to be funny.
There we go.
I'll make a note of that.
Obviously Threshold.
Hopefully they'll just be a minor inconvenience. Admiral Janeway wasn't very impressed by them. Neelix has sent word that the migration of the Talaxians is going smoothly. We've sent several ships to ensure they're protected from any more Malon incursions. Our first venture into the Delta...
Congratulations, Captain.
Where Worf just decides to align with terrorists, because why not?
Oh, yeah!
Because...
He just decides to join like a right-wing cult, kind of, while his incredibly hot girlfriend is just there in a bikini, and he just behaves in the most.
He's just an asshole.
Yeah, he behaves in the most petty, childish,
like,
way.
You're annoying. I don't want to be on vacation, so I'm going to join a right-wing cult.
It's been more than 30 years since Voyager passed through this region of space.
Okay. And then
but the echoes of what Captain Janeway and her crew did
Spock's brain.
We need to reestablish relationships here. I'm assigning you a region of space to patrol. Meet the locals and find out how things stand in the
ones I have listed, and I feel like we can each pretty easily come up with 3 or 4.
Yeah, there's a lot of bad Star Trek, guys.
There's so much. There's a lot to pick from. Alright, well I think I would appreciate if you put at least one TOS on there, because the TOS is the one I know the least.
Right. I'll have to think.
So, think about at least one TOS for your list.
I'm gonna have to put Spock's brain. How many are we doing in this list? Is this 5 or is this 10?
How about 5 each?
5 each to begin with, and then we'll draw lots and see whose episode gets done first.
Yes.
Obviously, I think Threshold is on there, right?
Well, yes.
But Salamander Babies.
Salamander Babies.
Are we allowed?
I miss their little flippers.
we left the kids, Tom.
We promised we'd never talk about it.
Now, I want to know what's happened to those little flipper babies.
Oh, I don't. I really don't.
I hope if they have any sense in this game, they'll turn out to be a major new enemy. Super advanced humanoids who've turned into axolotls.
Oh, I love it.
Who turn out to be more powerful than the Borg, the Undine, the fucking Iconians, the Romulans, the Tzenkethi combined, and the Tholians as well. They're just the new mega race. Don't remember the title, but the TOS episode where they go to the planet with the festival, people rioting. Okay, that vaguely rings a bell. Yes, I did watch through all of TOS a few years ago.
Which one was that?
Some of them... There's one where there's like a guy from a parallel dimension who's fighting his own twin. And it's just really loud, annoying, extended fight scenes where they keep flashing into negative image of... They just put a negative filter on it to indicate that there's some sort of parallel universe nonsense going on. Ooh, hello. It's a Dreadnought class.
So many bad episodes.
Right, I think we're going to call it here for Star Trek, but we're going to go on to a bit of Uncharted now.
Yes, that'll be
if
fun.
we can. So join us in a couple of moments. We're going to take a very quick break.
Yes.
And then we will be back on in 2 or 3 minutes for Uncharted 2 Among Thieves and more Star Trek guff, probably. See you in a moment. Bye-bye. Oh, that's your ship, Kyle. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're Takarel, of course. Yes, thanks. See you guys in a moment.